Welcome back at a very unfortunately timed crash for the PC right there. I'm gonna blame Dante for that one. Just as the round started.
Work it out, devs. No, I'm kidding. They've done a great job. We're on this new patch. There's all kinds of neat little features for the players, and that's really what this game is for. We, the casters, are just a little bonus for everybody, but glad you're back, Bucks. Can I talk a little bit about what happened in that round, since I was able to catch it?
Indeed you may, so kind of tell us what happened there. What exactly did we miss out on?
I'll kind of walk you through it. So basically, Pants came out and grabbed 3 kills. They wrapped down from north side truck stop hill. Pants grabbed 2 up there, and quickly the Danglers were down to 3. There was 1 down on the Globochem side. I cannot quite remember who picked that one up initially. And then the defense sort of fell apart from that point on. Danglers sort of lost 1 at a time as Globochem sort of encircled the objective, as we've seen in the past. So that first round did go to Globochem, but we did see that aggression that we were talking about. So we saw that sort of defensive aggression. I saw Plenus and Stumpy both take an aggressive position in the northwest and try to catch Globochem out as they came from that crater spawn. So it's all coming to fruition, Bucks. It's exactly what we thought. The Danglers are not trying to take this one laying down, but so far has not panned out for them as they weren't able to grab that round.
I'm glad to see my predictions are at least going to hold strong, at least for this match, at least for now, which is good to see. And we are going to be going straight into the round then. Fingers crossed, Noman, that this works out just nice and smooth. Going into the second round. There we go. We are in and all is running smooth.
Beautiful. Let's see what Globochem does with his defense. I'm interested to see if they take the aggressive approach or if they're going to be sort of a, stack their corners and just wait for that Danglers rush that we know is most likely coming.
Kind of feeling the Dangler rush from the north. The demons straight from the top of the rooftops just going to swoop down on Globochem. It may end well, it may end quite disastrously, but we'll just have to wait and see. We may see Auto get picked off relatively soon if he decides to peek this kind of a gap in the wall. It doesn't seem like he's going to.
Yeah, if Danglers had peeked that hill a little bit earlier, they could have caught Pants on that cross, but they were a little bit more timid than I expected them when coming up over that hill. I don't know if they just didn't want to give their spawn away or if there was something else at play, but they're kind of all stacked up here on this northwest side and a little stalled out.
Yeah, they're a little bit afraid to move up. This is not the Dongler aggression we're used to seeing. They're kind of sitting back, hanging around the north. Maybe are they looking for a pick, do you think? Or do you think they're just kind of looking for a passage to start to move up and do their standard push?
I really think they need the pick, right? I mean, they've got to cause a little bit of confusion. A full Globochem squad is nothing to be trifled with, and I think if maybe this is their homework. Maybe they've decided that full-on aggression, hasn't really gotten them what they needed, and they're going to take their time. I mean, we're seeing these smokes come out, but I can't imagine they're going to be rushing through them, especially with that boss one on the rooftop, and a nade comes out, almost catches all 3 of those members under the rooftop, but luckily not the case. Toast does grab Riboman from the wall there.
Very nice. Picking some green smoke coming out from, is that Dangler's green smoke? Some interesting choices there.
Yeah, the confirm coming out from Toast there. Shots now ringing out from Arsenic. Toast does grab Plenus at the APC. A little bit too peaky there, and Danglers are down to 2 men already. They're trying to utilize this smoke and move up. I don't think that there's any coverage for them, though. They got to be careful. Arsenic's got to be checking for Stumpy's position here.
Yeah, they have definitely got to. Arsenic, he should know there's going to be someone on this corner at all times. He is now looking. Oh, I think he may have just seen Stumpy's foot just as he went around the corner. He's going to shoot it. He's going to take him down. Very tight angle. It looks like there's going to be someone trying to get taken down instead with a nade. Not being exploited. Arsenic wants him, but they're not going to get him. And Executioner goes down that far western side. It's all falling apart for Danglers here. Exploit is the only one left.
Yeah, and that nade was almost that nail in the coffin, but just behind that barrier doesn't grab him. But I do think that Globochem knows where he is. I can't imagine he's going to have an easy time getting out of this situation.
Yeah, absolutely. This is going to be a miracle if he takes down all 5. It'd be a miracle Even if it was a 4-5, taking down 5 members of Globochem is no joke, but he saw Pants just out of the corner of his eye. Is he going to be able to take him down, though? Pants is going to be moving pretty quickly and looking for him, but he's going to take him down. He will get those shots nice and just on aim. However, the rest of Globochem is going to be looking for him hard now. Toast, or rather, who's that there? Auto is going to be looking for him. Arsenic on the objective is going to be looking for him. It's not a good situation for him here.
I think Toast sees him. Yeah, I don't think
so.
He knows Toast is there.
And there he goes down. And that's Globochem taking that round now. This is definitely looking like their usual strong play for this map.
Yeah, these are positions that aren't new. You know, I mean, this is something that I've seen playing against them in scrims and in actual games. I mean, these are the classic Q1 Globochem positions, and I'm surprised that the Danglers aren't finding finding a way to punch a hole somewhere. Like, for example, on the backside through that northwest approach, really it was just 2 players watching. It was Arsenic and it was Auto on the wall. And, I mean, a couple of smokes to cross that street there, maybe get across to gas station. They could have done, that push there, but I think they just stalled out. They second-guessed themselves, and Danglers just weren't able to get that one going. But we'll see. I mean, it's very early in the series, and these 2 teams are, no slouches. We're going to be seeing some great action.
Absolutely. But I guess, judging from what I heard and kind of assembled in my mind from your description of that first round, it kind of sounds like the exact same thing. Danglers just kind of got picked off one by one, got trapped in a bad situation, just couldn't get out of it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they played aggressive, which I think was good. They did catch one out early, but there was no sort of swarm, right? When you see Globochem grab a down, generally speaking, you see them swarm that area, try to pick off any stragglers or anybody who might be by themselves. After they've lost their buddy or their teammate there. And Danglers didn't really do that. They sort of fell back and tried to cover the objective, which, there's something to be said for that. But I think they just need to commit. They need to commit to their initial plans.
I would agree with you there, but we are going in now. This third round, which I have a feeling may go to Globochem here, but Danglers have this objective. It's a dangerous one. It could go 4-row right here, but maybe Danglers will kind of bring out their aggression, kind of stop the fear, and oh, never mind, it's a reset. Lots of issues during this match so far, it seems.
Yeah, definitely something we've seen in the league in the last couple of weeks as we're ironing it out. But I will take this opportunity while we are waiting for the teams to get set again to thank everybody for joining us in the chat. I saw a sub come out early on when the cast just started, so thank you for subscribing. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button with the Twitch Prime if you've got it. Helps us casters and, helps us bring these matches to your home. We do it for the love of it. I do appreciate the bits that I've seen in there as well. And thanks for hanging out with us on your Saturday night. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. It's always good to see. And we are now going in again to the third round. Hopefully, fingers crossed, Noman, this is the one.
I have a good feeling about it. As they say, second time's the charm. I think that's the saying. But yeah, we are. Oh nope, we are unfortunately not charmed. Not on the second time. It is going to be another reset. Danglers had another issue with one of their players spawning in, and we're back to waiting.
Back to the waiting game of Onward. Me and Noman were saying before the cast started about how it was going to be a really slow game, and I'm kind of feeling now that joke may have turned into a curse.
Yeah,
it's actually going to be a slow game now.
We may have caster cursed this entire afternoon for you guys, and we do apologize. But it's funny at the time. Now it's just a little sad, but
yeah,
that's okay. That's okay. My question to you is, right, as a player or a former player, how does this affect your play? Where you can't sort of keep jumping into rounds, right? Because you sort of get warmed up, you get that momentum going. Do you think that this could slow up Globochem, like this sort of back and forth? Because, and the reason I ask, let me back that up, during the OC5 finals, there were some tech issues that froze up their match against the beginners, and the beginners took OC5. So I'm saying, is there a correlation there? Maybe sort of this tech issue-ridden style of gameplay taking somebody out of their comfort zone? What do you think about that, Bux?
I think it definitely could, because Globochem, they are a good team, but any team's going to have issues if they keep getting their pace disrupted. Someone drops their headset, breaks it on the ground, that's going to kind of throw off the team. Someone drops their controller, has to pick it up, not too bad. But anything that will cause them to kind of have to sit back, wait, let their kind of tactics just rot in their heads, that can definitely affect you. And if you're a fast kind of adaptive team like Globochem that takes a scrim to warm up before every single match, then yeah, it can definitely affect you, I'd say. Though maybe Danglers, maybe less so. I don't think they're going to be too worried about a short break, especially certain members.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. I still feel like Danglers can come back on this map. I've played them plenty of times on Quarantine. They are very good at it. There's no fancy way of saying it. They're just a good team, and I feel like these last 2 rounds that they've lost, it was really just a commitment issue. They were going the right way. They had, let's say for example, that offensive round in the second round, they had the right idea. They went northwest, they took 2-story, and then they just sort of backed off and decided to come through the center. And I don't know that I would have done that. I mean, you've already committed the time and the players, and instead they chose to rotate all the way back around rooftop to the APC and try to approach from there, where arguably the kill box was a lot larger. And I just don't understand why you wouldn't commit to that original plan. Like, what could they have seen that would have made them backtrack like that? I don't know. That's just speculation. Obviously, it's all caster vision. We don't know what their actual plan was, but just an observation.
It appears that we're getting a lobby rehost here, so we'll be a quick minute or two while we wait for these teams to get back in. So we'll just go to this pre-round screen, and you can enjoy the soothing sounds of Onward radio for a minute. We are back and we are straight into the, this is still the 3rd round, ignore that title, so we're going to be going straight in here.
No, it's burner building. We're in a league match, come on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, the scores are updating. Globochem are doing their rollout here. It is a slightly better objective for Danglers here, which maybe Globochem won't be too happy about, but I don't think it's going to be affecting them too much regardless.
Yeah, I mean, that discussion that we just had is going to be very apparent here in how Globochem takes on this objective. This is a tough objective, to have an offense on, and if they're not prepared for something like Expediter's position right here, they could lose 2 pretty quickly if he hears them or spots them out.
Yeah, they absolutely could, though. A little bit of a almost trade between Pants and Toast there. There is a refrag immediately from Pants taking down Expediter, avenging Toast, his dead friend. On this northern side, it was almost cleared, but there is still one member up there just by the ravine, and he might get taken down by Pants, and yes, he does, but it's Plenus that comes in from the flank and takes the refrag, and Arsenic takes down Plenus from afar, and Thunder is looking for another one, but I don't think he's going to see anyone because there's only one member of Danglers left, and that's poor Ryberman on the objective. This has fallen apart in mere seconds for Danglers.
Yeah, that was an absolute ton of action. The rotations came out a little late from Danglers there to capitalize on some of the callouts. But those picks, I mean, that Arsenic pick from that courtyard onto the roof was quite impressive. That's the kind of awareness that you see from these top-tier teams. He knew who his teammates were, he knew where the shots came from, and all the way from that center glass objective area, he was able to grab that down. That's quite impressive.
Now, Ryberman is getting kind of very scared on the objective here. He's got to watch so many angles, the north, the east, the west, the south. I'm surprised he's actually taken this kind of position because he's so exposed from the east-hand side. I guess he's expecting pretty much the full attack of Globochem to come straight from the north. But the second he gives away his position, Globochem's going to do what they do best and adapt. They're going to come in from the east and the south, and it's going to be a disaster for Ryberman.
I think the benefit here is you know that Globochem is not, they're not, you know, big on capturing the objective. So you don't really have to worry too much about overwatching the dish. You just have to be mindful of where they're likely going to be coming from. And this grenade coming out from Arsenic, just missing him. Oh, that is the tightest angle. And an answer back frag also lands a little bit short, does not grab Arsenic either, but they clearly know where he is, and we're gonna see if he's able to pull out some sort of miracle here. And as I say that, Arsenic closes that door for them, and Globochem go up 3.
There we go. That Eastern push, definitely the better move for them there. And oh dear, another 2 members of Globochem drop just as the round ends. It's not looking encouraging for possibly keeping this map going nice and smooth. But hopefully, fingers crossed, Noman, no curses applied, everything will go good here.
Yeah, I think we just need to get it. You know, it's like the game has to warm up. The players have to warm up, and so does the casting software in the lobby. That's my theory on it.
That would make sense.
Clearly, I'm not a software engineer. Don't at me. But I think we're gonna be starting. Yeah, that was pretty quick. See, just needs a little time to get going, and we're jumping into this potentially last round. Globochem's got the defense on this objective, but Danglers is able to pull out.
What is this objective?
They just need that fast rush. They need those, you know,
You want to just rush center burning?
equipment utilizations. They need that grenade down. They need some sort of way to punch a hole in this defense and get in there. I mean, we could, you know, I don't want to jinx it. You know what? Let's just watch.
Indeed. That's the best way to guess things. Just watch it and see how it pans out and then claim you knew it from the start. Once it's all over and done with. That's the best scenario. Oh man, this is an aggressive move from Pants. Less than ideal nade, but this is an aggressive move from both teams here. Danglers is going straight in with the smokes. There's green smokes, there's blue smokes, but they're actually white, but there's a member already taken down. Shots coming from Mexo, everyone's rushing in. Stumpy downs Plenus. Stumpy then gets refragged by Toast, or rather not refragged at all. Mex picks up Arsenic and Roadman is going straight in and straight for it. And he can actually get a cap here if he moves in fast enough. There's still Toast just to the south watching out, looking for members. He did manage to take down Plenus, but oh, he's got a pretty good angle to take down Rybo as well. And that nade could be pretty strong as well. It will take down Stumpy, confirm him at least. And this is the opportunity for Roadman to slip in. He sees Toast, can't get the shots off. Auto's coming in from the side. Roadman needs to take down Toast, but unfortunately it's not going to be the case. He gets taken down. And now it's just Mexushina to come in, takes down Thunder. Refragged immediately though by Pants, and Globochem take that quarantine dominatingly.
Yeah, that was the Danglers that I wanted to see from the get, right? They threw those smokes, they started rushing, they got a few picks. I feel like if they'd come out the gate with that, we could have seen a different Q1 outcome, but unfortunately, and I don't know if it's incorrect for you, but Danglers do not win that round. Excuse that graphic. But yeah, I think, you know, it's not super surprising based on statistics, but I think it could have gone a different way, and, you know, who's to say it's not tech issues as well making an impact here.
Yeah, you never know, but I think we are seeing this second map here. So if we head over to the war room, we can kind of show off what this is. And of course, the ban from Globochem was just your standard subway ban. Nothing out of the ordinary. No ban so far from Danglers. I think that's there to stay. They don't want to ban anything. They hate it. But the second map is going to be that bizarre, as you expected. And possibly as I expected. I don't remember. I've totally blanked it from my memory.
That's important. You know, you can't keep everything in there. But we are seeing Bizarre, which I'm just going to take credit for. I did call the second map being Bizarre. No surprise there. The teams are pretty evenly matched on this map. So I think we're going to be seeing some really intense action here. I don't think it's going to slow down one bit, especially on the Globochem side. Maybe they just feel bad for us having all these tech issues and just trying to speed this along a little bit.
Guess so, yeah. Did Globochem start on Volk for the first map?
They did not. They started on offense for Q1, so it looks like
So that means Globochem gave up their choice, or rather... Wait. No, they just mixed them up to start with. For some reason, Danglers had started on Volk, even though this was their pick. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, Globochem's feeling confident. You come out of the gate with a 4-0 like that, you want to keep it going. If you can grab a Marsoc round early in the second map, that can be pretty demoralizing to the other team, right? Most teams, especially in the mid-tier, tend to favor Volk because it has the advantage, right? So if you grab that initial Volk round away from them and take it to Marsoc, that's a hard round to come back from. That's a hard map to come back from, in fact.
Maybe they'll keep it going. They've got the... I think Danglers, if anything, has morale to spare. They can definitely keep going regardless of how the kind of outcomes of maps go. They don't mind. They don't care. They're happy.
They are a great bunch of players. Both of these teams are just fantastic. They always have fun in their lobbies. I don't think I've ever been in a lobby or casted a lobby where they weren't enjoying themselves despite the issues that were happening. So
yeah.
That is for sure. While we wait for them to kick it off, I do want to, again, thank everybody in the chat for hanging out with us. It's been a crazy week of games and stuff. I've been keeping up to date with it. We've had a lot of interesting matchups, and hopefully after we resolve some of these casting issues, we'll be bringing a lot more of those games to you. But I don't know, what else are you excited about this week, Bux? Just real quick while we wait.
I'm excited about the Button Cup. There's some real bangers of matches in there, but I think most of them are going to be scheduled for next week at some point. Most likely the weekends. Then we'll see who's playing. We got Danglers versus Lemon Squad, I believe. Might be Danglers versus Boss Fight.
No, I think it's Danglers Boss Fight. Blaze has Lemon Squad.
Yes, that's it. And that will definitely be a good one.
Those are great matchups. Yeah, absolutely. Did not catch who beginners. Is it beginners and Globo in the Button Cup this time around? Or
Globochem, I believe, dropped out of the Button Cup, so beginners is not participating in it.
Oh, got it. Okay, interesting.
I guess they don't want to kind of give away any information yet.
Yeah, and that's not surprising. Both teams very, very closed about their tactics, and especially playing against each other. We saw that earlier in the season. But with that said, we are now jumping into this second map.
Interesting sounds coming out from Danglers there. Oh, and Globochem has decided to shoot out of their spawn for an unknown reason. I have a feeling Toast is in the game and he's throwing away his pistol. That's the standard Toast play for the start of a Volk round.
Yeah, that is absolutely classic Toast, and he does in fact do that. And this defense is setting up. They are pretty standard from what I've seen. A little bit aggressive in this northwest courtyard, though.
And that move is going to pay off at Globochem here, though. The rest of Danglers is coming in hard from the south. They might be able to catch out 2 members here. But apparently not. Danglers is just going to walk in. They try to walk in, but Stumpy gets picked off by Auto immediately. I'm not entirely sure what the plan was there, but it almost worked out. That kind of scares me.
I'm surprised that no one else came with him. Why would you not buddy system that? If you've got somebody rushing a corner, and especially if you're doing it that quickly and that aggressively, grenade out on Auto.
Oh,
insta-killed.
Oh, a beautiful one there. Raphael trying to get a revenge nade out. It's not going to do anything. Some green smokes that are totally just blinding Raphael. Oh, that was a fantastic grenade. I'm kind of ashamed that I can't replay that immediately.
There's still more game coming out. Nade coming out onto Rybo does not land. And we're just tossing smokes and frags back and forth here, ladies and gentlemen, as they make this approach. Expeditors in Blue Room trying to make something happen. Plenus and Toast trade in the northwest courtyard there.
Raf's going to be the one to try and deny any caps that come out, any cap attempts that come out from the same route as Stumpy. That's going to be Expediter. The green smoke kind of wasted there, though. It did scare members of Globochem. Looks like it's going to be Rybo and Expediter going to be coming up for this objective.
It's a 2v3. I think they still have a shot at this. They really do have to watch out for Thunder Pilot's rotations. And then as long as Raf doesn't get the drop, and unfortunately Rybo Man drops there in the mini markets, all up to Expediter as I say that.
Well, here he goes. Raf's going to be waiting for him, though. But he sees a different guy and ducks back. I'm not sure how he spotted him way back there instead of Raphael just in front of him. But it certainly saved his life there.
It did indeed, and Pants is going to be trying to rotate back to that position. They know where he is. He can't leave the sight line of those two players, and a team kill comes out from Raf onto Thunder Pilot. It's a 1v2. Expediter Just getting that stroke of luck.
Oh dear, this could not be going well for Globochem now. If Danglers clutch this, they're going to be so angry at themselves. And that could potentially lead to some fantastic plays later on during this map. But Expediter, he has to actually survive this first. If he goes through Mini Market, he's going to end up being railed by the man in the window. But if he goes through Blue Room, as he currently is, he could potentially take down Raphael, and it could be fantastic news for Danglers.
Yeah, he has to stay pretty silent as he makes this approach. He cannot give away where he is. Technically, he could have rotated out, but there was a very small window in time when they weren't checking the streets. They don't necessarily know he's here, but he's moving a little quick. I think his footsteps are definitely audible, and Raph is just trained on this corner.
Oh, but he turns away. It's the curse of Onward, just always turning away at the worst moment. And Expediter's going to be peeking this corner. Is Raphael going to turn away at the worst moment again? Is Expediter going to make too much noise? Who's going to be the victor of this? I'm putting bets on Expediter. But is he going to expect him to be just around the corner? Come on, Expediter. Just around the corner. Come on. I believe. Literally 20 centimeters from each other going around the corner at the same time. I think he heard Raphael. He must have. But he didn't. My heart is pounding.
This is the most tense 6 feet of action I've ever seen, Buxton.
Oh, here he goes. No. Here he goes. Oh, footsteps from behind. He's spooked, but he sees Raph. He takes down Raph. Now it's just one more member behind him. He's going to turn around. He's going to be pre-firing, but unfortunately not. Danglers are the ones that get eliminated. Pants cleans up with the clutch play there around the corner.
Unbelievable. That was so much time on that corner. Oh, I can't believe he just... I mean, I don't know. I feel like I would rush that corner. I mean, that's just me. Especially if I heard him talking that whole time. That's the Blaze. That's the Blaze in me talking. But I don't know. I mean, especially if he's trying to make call-outs, you gotta think he's not fully focused on watching the corner, right? Like if he's talking to his teammate, that's a good time to try to catch him unawares. I'm not sure if he was
talking though. I think he was just checking his watch.
Okay, interesting. I think I was hearing lobby chatter as well.
Possibly.
So that would tell who was talking.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Oh, that was the most intense 6 feet I think I've
in Onward history.
In a long time. Yeah, that was pretty good. And we're jumping into round 2. See if Danglers can turn this around.
Is gonna peek through that window.
Somehow, I
think. Weird stretches. Look at that.
If he walks halfway through the alleyway, I'll be done.
Some interesting pre-game stretches.
Do you see this fucking square? Is that blue? It's kind of blue, yeah. It's fucking blue. It's blue on the map too.
Apparently those squares are blue. Very crude language from Plenus.
I will agree with Plenus though. They do look blue.
They do a little bit.
Somebody tag James or Mr. Dante.
Oh wow, who's that? Absolutely zooming up on the kind of south side. It's Toast here. He doesn't care at all. And there's someone also coming around the far north who is at the madman himself, Stumpy Nub, coming way around. I think he's looking for a pick already. The shots come out from his teammates on the far northwest. Not going to do much though. He does have the information of the whereabouts of the member of Globochem. There's obviously, I think someone's already moved past Stumpy Nub here. Phoenix at least is drawing some fire.
I think he's just pre-firing. Pants is in behind Stumpy. If Stumpy turns around and tries to rotate, he could catch him out. But right now, I'm interested how this whole Venus and Raph situation plays out. Pants does grab Executioner there on the north side.
Stumpy has still yet to try and peek out and take down the man in the northeast. He's just a little bit apprehensive. Oh, he's shouting so far. Stumpy definitely heard that voice. He's looking for him, but Pants from the flank. Pants on the flank takes him down. A very fitting alliteration there. She's not alliteration at all, but you know what I'm saying. It's a rhyme. Toast is going to go straight in. Double teamed by Raph, but he gets refragged by Plenus immediately. This is definitely getting very tense now on this west side of the map. Exploiter is under fire from the 2-story, and he's got to get out of this location. This is no good for him.
Yeah, there's not a lot of good for him happening there, especially when 2 members of Globochem coming through this northwest side. Pants and Thunder Pilot now making through. Riboman makes a little too much noise. Pants grabs him. Grabs Expediter, and that's round 2 to Globo as well.
Very smooth for them. This is definitely not going too well for the Danglers here.
Yeah, definitely not. I don't know what's missing. I don't know what secret sauce. I mean, this is not the Danglers that we usually see on Bazaar. Am I wrong?
Would agree with you there. This is not the kind of Dangler you normally see. Maybe it's Globochem just being on ball today. Maybe Danglers are slipping because of the tech issues. There's a multitude of reasons. You'll never know unless you're actually participating in the game, actively playing. Maybe we can ask them afterwards. See what went wrong on Bazaar. Maybe they would also not be too happy with us asking that question. Who knows?
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, there's something to be said for for trying to get in the head of a team that's usually so strong on a map. I know that in a lot of cases with my team, we have to discuss what happened on a particular map. Like sometimes we just feel strong on a map and we come in and we get obliterated, and it's important to note why. Where did we fail? Where could we have done better? And I think having that discussion is important as well, just to have your team improve as you go. But hopefully they'll figure that out themselves without any caster meddling as we jump into this third round.
Indeed. And it's going to be that ice cream objective on that south side. So far the game's been stable. I'm very happy to report that, Noman. We have been smooth so far.
Never been happier, and I'm going to be even happier if this Danglers offense manages to grab this pick, auto, and silent in a really pretty predictable spot. Again, these are all spots
Danglers.
that I think we'd see.
They're going straight in. Plenus is going to go straight in. He's going to look for Auto, and also Raphael spraying through the window to trade between the two. Stumpy goes in, picked off by Pants, and that offense rather just fell apart. But there's people crossing the street. Mex is looking for Pants, but Pants I think is going to be able to take them down. They're just not being able to get him fast enough. Pants takes down Mex. Rybo takes down Raph. Pants takes down Rybo at the same time as Toast, and Plenus gets naded by Raph. Expediter picks up Pants, and there goes Expediter, taken down by Thunderpilot in a lightning fast round. Very much pun intended.
Did a round just happen, or was that like a lightning strike? What?
I think that was a flash flood.
Oh my goodness,
Just
that rushed across
bullets.
the street.
And oh my god, Pants with 9 kills.
Oh Jesus, Nerf Pants. Everybody just start spamming the League General with Nerf Pants now. Save us. Save us the time after the match when the players are out. No, that was great, and I think Pants was kind of caught unawares. They had crossed the street so far before he was able to turn around and catch them. Like they made up a ton of ground. Had they been able to grab Auto quickly, and maybe if Plenus hadn't traded and instead just gotten that kill clean, that could have been an entirely different round, right? Because they could have had that pressure from both sides. But yeah, Globochem just, adapting. That's what we talked about. This is that adaptation to any situation that they're just so good at.
Hold on, I might drop.
Oh.
I think I'm good.
Almost a restart from Danglers there, but they're good. They're saying they're happy. I think there was some thumbs up coming from the member of Danglers there.
Thumbs up is a new feature.
Indeed,
Now
it is.
use your hand models to do signals. I haven't seen a lot of teammates doing that yet. Rybo grabbing Pants early. 9 kills aren't going to be affecting this round.
Indeed, the early gunner angle, the reverse gunner angle, and Stumpy's going to go straight in, I think. And I think he's going to walk straight to 2 members of Globochem and just take them down immediately. You can see Auto picks off Mex just on that western side. Look a little bit too aggressive with the peak. And maybe Stumpy's going to get too aggressive with his peak as well. There is one man in the window there, but is he going to be able to catch him? Oh.
I don't think Raphael knows he's here, and Stumpy's got to be hearing these footsteps in the courtyard.
He has to. Oh, he sees the side. There we go. He takes him down, but there's one coming over the top. He doesn't see him. And Auto takes down Stumpy. They're going to get the revive onto Raph. But Pants gets revived by Thunderpilot as well. And Plenus is in the back line. Or is he? No, he's not. He's on objective. It's another member of Globochem in the back line of the objective here. This is not looking good for Danglers. And Plenus being very crude. Once again, it's Toast that's in the back line here.
Yeah, Toast is looking for that pick. Danglers could still pull this back if they're able to grab, I think, Pants here. He's going to be the biggest problem, I think. If he comes up behind Expediter and Rybo, he can finish this off quick. Expediter peeks out. The trade comes out. Double headshots. And there goes that. Now it's 2 members of Danglers versus 4 on Globochem. Smoke's now coming out towards the objective. We're going to be seeing that smoke panic, I think.
I think so. That was a very close nade from Raphael there, and Plenus is definitely going to be feeling nothing but panic here. He's next to a smoke. He's on objective. It's 2 members left against 4 of Globochem. It's not looking so good, and Raph's going to be rushing him. He's not going to expect this, I don't think, but he did. The nice snapshot onto his head, and now there's just Toast above him in the second floor. Another member to his north is going to take him down. Thunder goes down. Pants is coming around that far east side. He's going to be a factor in a couple minutes maybe. He's being pretty slow about it, and Toast has slipped into the back, but Plenus takes him down as well. He's on a roll here, and Pants is now the only one. He's far away.
Yeah, that was a great play by Plenus overall. I mean, what a bunch of great awareness peaks there. He peeked the right quarters at the right time when he heard the footsteps. This is going to be a clutch round for Danglers if they can grab this one away. Maybe they can stop the momentum. I mean, this is what they need, right?
I think so, yeah. This is exactly what they need if they want to take this. Auto, though, he's kind of sad. He's sighing. He's slowly moving back to maybe get the revives onto Raph. He's now laughing to himself maniacally. Now he's gone stoic. He wants these revives.
Yeah, he's thinking about that revive. How's he going to get it? He's got 2 revives on the table.
So Thunder, you're near kill room, is that what you said?
That communication about near kill. I have a feeling that Danglers are going to go and try and confirm both these kills. I'm amazed they haven't yet, actually. They're not confirming either. They're just letting them sit there and give out all the information in the world.
Okay, I see. Goddamn.
And Otto is just hunting, just looking for his teammates all across the map.
They still have 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, this is plenty of time for Globochem to make that comeback. If they can get this second teammate up quietly and reposition, this could be what they need. The smoke is out, but now they know.
Now the smoke is also totally useless. Look at that. It's not blocking the window at all.
Oh, and that's what it did it. That was the one. Plenus grabbing that final kill. Man, if I was Plenus there, I'd be double tapping that body just to make sure. You see a smoke come out like that, you know, when a enemy body is there, you throw out the double tap regardless.
Indeed, and I saw an interesting thing in the menu there. Apparently Noban is now a member of Globochem, along with Plenus and Stumpy. Very interesting.
Fantastic. Good news. Sorry, Blaze. I guess I won't be seeing you at practice later. I've been called up.
Oh, indeed he has. An unfortunate loss for the team, but regardless, we're going straight in, no messing about into this, what, 5th round now?
Yeah, this is going to be the 4th round that we're going to be
seeing. It's going to be the 5th round, actually.
Oh, that's right. Playing the 5th round. We've seen 4 rounds.
Yes.
Math is so easy. Hey, Danglers now feeling a little bit better. Plenus grabbing that clutch might be what they need. Let's see if they can take this offense to it. This is the objective that I think I've seen Danglers cap on more than any other objective on any other map with any other team. So
absolutely. And there's the first pick that they need to go and get that cap immediately onto the captain, Thunder Polashi. Thunder, I think, is the co-captain. He always tries to correct me there. I always think he's the captain. I don't know why, but regardless, Danglers is fearless with these smokes and going straight in. But Raph might be the big one to contend here. He's looking for one. He's going to try and take down one. He's not going to get it. The shots come out. Mex takes down one. Rifman, he goes next one. Stop. He's on the objective. Rifman takes down Raph. He's going to get this cap. There's one coming in, though. He's on the objective. Unfortunately, the cap, they can't quite get it. Oh, my God. There you go. He's going to go take it. Gets team killed. And Danglers, so they get that by the skin of their teeth. Oh, my God. Unbelievable.
I will say that if those smokes had landed better, that could have been a cap. I mean, that should have been a cap. Stumpy was on that objective for, 4 seconds, which at this tier is about as much time as you need to cap.
Well, I thought he had capped. I thought he put away. It was just reflex to think, oh my God, he's capped. He finally has done it.
Oh, that would have been quite the comeback for them. But they do go to a defensive round. They've grabbed 2 now. They seem to have slowed up that Globochem momentum, and maybe we see that comeback. Can you imagine an 0-3 comeback here for this series to tie up? I think that's what Danglers are hunting for now.
That would be unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I think Globochem will be, to speak in the words of VRML bot, utterly devastating.
VRML bot is sometimes my only friend in the league. I think. He's always so nice to me, and he says nice things about
He doesn't
casters.
tag you though. He tags me and
That's
Arsenic all the day. All day. It's unbelievable. It's discrimination by Dakin.
Everybody at Dakin. All right, we'll see how the Danglers defense operates here, if they're going to be aggressive, but that aggression is already punished, and the confirmed coming out from Raphael and Expediter in that northwest courtyard. Danglers down 1 already.
It's a very strong start for Globochem there. First pick onto the captain. I don't know if Danglers has a particularly kind of strong hierarchy. If losing their captain can be a really big deal, or if it's kind of the captain is just some other dude. Who knows? Maybe we need Sleepy in here to kind of give us the down low on the Dangler activity, the inter-team communications.
Yeah. Just wake him up. I found that most of the time, well, I shouldn't say most of the time, but in some situations, the captain is not necessarily what I'll call the field commander, right? The field commander is the one who makes these sort of call-outs and organizes grenades and pushes. So, yeah, interested to know who that is on these teams. Maybe we'll find that out in some interviews later on in the season. And Stumpy's going to be checking this corner for Raphael. I think he heard him approach. Yeah, he's talking. He definitely knows they're both there, but he has to be careful.
Stumpy, he's got to be feeling so nervous. There's footsteps all around him. It's just he's getting encircled by some very, very angry and well-trained vultures.
And they're checking. Look at this. He's going to come around this corner, and he does catch Stumpy in that dark corner. He had no chance. Raph was just methodical. Every corner of that room was combed before he came around.
Yeah, no chance there. Ooh. Now it's just left to these 3 members of Danglers against the full 5-man of Globochem.
What I'm interested about is Mexicutioner over here in the northeast. Let me grab this. Yeah, there he is. What is this position? There are some Globochem players here, but that's so far away from objective. It's so risky.
Yeah, no one's going to expect this. Nobody.
With 2 members down as well?
I guess they're kind of banking on a big flank here, but it gets spotted. I think Globochem are going to call that in. They're going to go straight for objective. They know they've taken down 2. They know that this 3rd guy is way over in the east. If they go straight for it, I would not be surprised in the slightest.
And we are seeing Pants making this approach from the northeast. Checking his corners. If Plenus peeks at the wrong time and Pants has that angle, they could be down to 2 very quickly, but Plenus grabs Thunder Pilot as he makes that approach through the northeast, and now the bullet's coming out from Pants on Plenus' position.
He's still not dead.
Fortunately, Pants couldn't quite get that angle onto him. Oh, and Auto also gets picked off by Riberman. Another one might get picked off on the far north here. Unfortunately, no, but Mex gets taken down by Pants. He did finally take him down as Mex went for that flank. Riberman gets taken down by a nade. The revenge nade takes him down. Raphael, but they are going to be going for the cap here. The one man, though, gets taken down just as he goes for it. And Globochem, they take the map and not maybe quite how they wanted to.
Yeah, that was interesting. Cletus rushed that corner with a pistol, which was an interesting choice there. He might have been out of ammo, but yeah, that's the map and the series. We are playing that 3rd map, though.
I'm very sad now that I have a lack of replays, because Pants at the very end there, when they won the round and he couldn't get the cap, he was very angry. Just before he cut off and went back to the tent, I heard a very emotionally charged statement of just no, just refusal to accept that fact.
The one time they go for the cap, you know, that's his thinking. Like, the one time we're gonna go for the cap, and he gets denied like that. But yeah, Danglers made that push at the end there. I was feeling good. I was feeling good along with them, and just weren't able to get those picks in that last round.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but we are going in now to this 3rd map, and what are we going to be seeing here? If we head over to the war room, we can introduce this. So this is going to be it's still loading, hold on a second. There we go. This is going to be for that 3rd and final map, the pick of Suburbia, coming out from Globochem, I believe. I believe so. Yes, this is their pick. The Suburbia pick, as expected. We did expect this to be played, but I'm kind of surprised we didn't see a cargo come out from Danglers.
I think they wanted to take them to Bazaar. That didn't surprise me very much. The score line there was always very close. I mean, 4-2 was, I think, the last time they'd met on Bazaar in Season 7. They had the same score line. I think it was 4-2 for Globochem as well. So when it's that close, I think you want to give it a shot. I think some of these smaller maps are a little bit more hit or miss, and when you're playing against Globochem, you kind of want it to be hit more than miss.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have any kind of any words to just summarize how those two maps were, the previous two maps? Because I think I'm kind of lost for words in them, and I'm hoping you aren't.
They were fast, but they were as clean as I expect them to be from these teams. I mean, I think the Danglers were a little bit panicked in some of those Bazaar rounds. Once they were starting to get that momentum, they started sort of twitching about a little bit. There was a lot of rotations coming out from them, and Globochem sort of kept their composure a little bit more, likely why they were able to close that series out. But, I mean, they've just been good, Buxton. Why don't we just say that so far these rounds have been good? Despite the scoreline, teams have been playing very well. The action is so intense. Most of those ended within 30 seconds, right? Half or more of the teams on both sides would be down in a span of less than 20 to 30 seconds. It was a very exciting set of matches so far, and I don't think we're going to see that slow up here. I think Danglers still want to take this map away from Globochem, so we're not going to be seeing that sort of third map slouch that you can sometimes see for some teams.
I agree. Even with all the tech issues, I think we're still under like an hour. Maybe we're just hitting an hour of game time for these teams. They've gone incredibly fast. They're the speedsters of Onward here, these two teams, when they're playing each other. Nothing else goes faster. SMC Tactical versus Danglers, I think, is even slower. It typically goes like an hour and a half, despite the fact that they're both very fast teams.
Yeah, they are. When you meet up with another very aggressive team, though, you both have to sort of check your aggression, right? You have to understand what the other team's aggression is going to bring in terms of offense and defense when it's paired up with yours, right? You can't have two people meeting in a corridor without their guns up halfway and, having that sort of panic fire. So you sort of have to take the foot off the gas a little bit and try to figure out, how to hone your aggression in the right direction. And speaking of honing your aggression, I think we're going to be seeing this first round.
Indeed we are. And Raphael has his shield ready and waiting. I feel like it's been so long since I've seen a Raphael shield play. It feels good to finally see one.
He hasn't made a play yet. He's just playing with it. We'll see if the Danglers let him make that play. And we're going to be seeing this very strong push through center house. Danglers is pushing up. Stumpy's on Raphael with that shield. He does manage to grab him, and there is no play. Stumpy grabs the shield from him, and now he's going to be looking for Toast. Does Toast know he's there?
Yes, he does.
He's checking for him.
Oh, no. There's one taken out by Pants as well. It's a Rifleman. And I don't think we can call who this round is looking good for. If Stumpy goes on a rampage, it could be so good. He's spraying through the bushes, trying for it. He's going for the pistol now. He can't quite see him. He does manage to get one shot into it, but he can't do anything. There's one coming in from behind. It's Pants. It's definitely Pants. He's got to escape from the situation. He's backing out. One team killer's trying to come out here. Stumpy's got to quickly reload. There's one coming around from the APC. He's getting encircled from three directions, and Auto is the one that finally takes him down.
And there is that hunt. That's that hunt I was talking about. They knew where he was, and all three members of Globochem broke from their routes and just made sure he was dead. And Pletus throwing that great frag, downing Pants. It's going to be a quick revive, however.
Well, he's looking for the syringe, but he's having trouble finding it. Oh, he's going to get it, though. That was a solid nade, and just kind of unfortunate timing for Pants there. Please, definitely getting the kind of precognitive abilities.
Yeah, that was a great grenade, and one you definitely want to throw, especially when you see your teammate go down in that area. You know that that's most likely the place to look, and that frag goes a little bit high above Plenus, but pretty close. I'm surprised if that would have gotten him.
Oh, it's a smoke. I got excited for a moment.
We do have now an auto shield play. This is interesting.
An auto shield play, that's a rare one. He's a forward scout now.
That's a shield SA-80 combo. Shots come out onto Plenus. They don't land. Plenus returns fire. He drops the shield and says, I'm coming for you. Didn't work out.
Phoenix is going to be trying to spray around here. Executioner takes down Thunderpilot, but Phoenix picks up Thunder. There's another one. He tries to go for the team goal, but he can't quite get it. Exploit just cleans house, though. The double kill at the end to clean that round for Danglers. Coming from the behind like that's a strong one. Not even the behind, it was just from the side.
Yeah, that was a... I feel like I'm gonna catch hate if I say this, but I think that was a lucky collateral. I don't think he knew, because the angle that they were at, right? He had just crossed past the Humvee. I don't think he had seen him right away. I think he was just taking shots on the guy closest to him, and he got that lucky collateral. But
I think so.
I fully expect the Flame War in chat to call me stupid. But that was a great play nonetheless. I mean, again, first we saw the hunting from Globochem that we talked about earlier, and then we saw, you know, the teams cleaning themselves up in less than 20 seconds. That was that push. Globochem threw the smokes out, made the push, Danglers responded, downed a couple, and it was just back and forth until we ended that round. That's the kind of series we've seen so far, Bucks. That's why we're here. That's why this game is just a delight to watch.
You're going to be seeing even more of that now as we hop into this second round. Danglers on the offense this time, and no shields coming out. No stumpy shields. Interesting choice. His eyes are kind of like crossed here. This is Stumpy in his very essence.
Yeah, we'll see what he decides to cook up here as the rest of the Danglers make their push.
Oh,
We're
this is
seeing
aggressive.
that same.
This is so aggressive. Pants is looking for them already. More shots coming out from the other side. Pants is going to get a nade over. That could be a solid nade. It does take down Stumpy, rolling off of the roof. Very, very nice. Plenus goes down. Auto takes or gets taken down by Ryberman, and Pants is going to go straight in. He's looking for Ryberman. He's going to go straight in. Takes down Ryber. Going to be looking for another one. He's going to be able to confirm the one on the patio. Or he's going to take down the one trying to go for the revive on the patio. He's going to be peeking these stairs. He's checking his tablet. He's going to go for the revive. It could be a double kill here. He sees him through. He sees the revive. Sees one. Takes down one. Going to be rushing down the stairs. Going to be looking for another. Gets taken down, unfortunately. That could have been a perfect double kill, but it's not to be. Now it's a 3-2.
It is indeed. Expediter and Raph, again, about 3 feet from each other here. I think Raph definitely knows where he is. He's going to be watching these bushes. Yeah, the call-out comes out from Expediter, and now Raph is definitely aware of his position. I'm not feeling too confident for Expediter's push on this side, especially with Toast watching that angle from the other side. If he's not careful, he can get spotted. I feel like you can see through those bushes pretty easily when you're on that angle.
I'm surprised Raphael hasn't tried to rush him yet. He definitely knows he's there. He absolutely knows, but there is no rush coming out. This is a anti-Raphael play.
And he is... Maybe it's the burning truck that's obfuscating the sound a little bit.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Now,
I mean,
Xbox is definitely moving more. He has to know. He has to.
I think Toast is going to be the one that wins out here. And indeed he is, and 2 kills quickly for Toast. Grab that round for Globochem. What? Yeah, that was interesting. I mean, I guess when you lose the first round, maybe you don't want to be too aggressive. I don't know. I'm tired of getting into these teams' heads. You know, I'm just here to watch the action and bring it to you.
Watch some good Onward. That's what we're really here for. We don't actually do it. We don't actually do it for the casting. We just do it to watch Onward. Nothing else.
Exactly.
It's what we live for. We breathe it.
It's my sustenance.
Indeed, it is.
That was a great. I mean, that was a great play by Danglers. They had that unlucky grenade and that rush. What was that rush by? Who was that? Pants in the center house.
Yes.
That rush was
amazing.
Absolutely mad. I mean, he came into that building. It's as if he heard that pin pull from around the bush and rushed him as he still had the, you know, as he just tossed that frag out. Grabs that down, goes upstairs, almost gets a double. What?
I think he did hear the pin pull, actually, because Pants loves to play on absolute max volume. Damned be the cost to his ears.
Yeah.
Which probably explains why he's always shouting so loud. It's because he literally cannot hear himself talk.
Yeah, I'd love to see the audio settings for the other members of Globo, but we won't be seeing that. We'll be seeing another round, third round here.
And we may see the same
Danglers-
thing from Pants. Oh my god. He's going to go straight in. I think he might be able to take down one. Spraying through the bushes, just wildly spraying. Pants almost takes a hit there. He's not going to quite get anything. Exploiter goes down. Plenus and Stumpy both go down. Exploiter confirmed by Thunder. And Pants desperately wants to rush through the center, but there's no pathway quite yet. But he is moving in now. One member in the center house, first floor. Pants is going to be rushing straight up. Or it's going to be a nade straight up, actually. He's going to be cooking it, throwing it up. Not quite going to do anything. There's one member around the corner, takes him down. He's going to be rushing straight up. One on objective. He's just going to come around the corner, takes him down in a trade. It's not a trade, actually. Pants with a very quick drop down. Takes down Mex, and another very fast round for Globochem.
That, I don't think fast describes what Pants just did. That was like a lightning strike. Reckless. Reckless even, I will say.
Totally and utterly reckless.
Oh boy, that was... I don't think the Danglers even knew what happened there.
I don't think anyone knew what happened there. I don't think I knew what happened there.
It's all just a blank spot in our memory, but there's that aggression. This is that no slouch play that we expected to see even on a third map with a series decided. Globochem not keen on giving away a map for no reason, and they are playing as hard and fast as they can.
I think the true winner of this match, regardless of what team actually wins, it's Pants. 10-3, 6-3. He's not having the match of his life. He doesn't care. He's just playing as what he wants. He's never played better in his life, and he's feeling good.
Yeah, somebody has got to put a stop to that. Hopefully it's the Danglers this round. We'll see if they can pull something out.
Oh, the shield from Plenus. Then SA-80 with Exploiter behind him, and Plenus is going straight in. No fear. He's sitting in the pool. He's got a taser. This is the classic Dangle play. There they go. Straight in. He knows there's going to be someone on this corner. He gets the flash out. Almost gets himself killed. Throws in. The call for the shield is out. He's calling for the rest of his team to push up with that little hand motion. Oh, the members in the burning and they're starting to pull in. Stumpy gets taken out by Pants. And Plenus might get killed by Toast through the window. Yes, he does, but Exploiter takes down Rafa to trade between the two. Toast picks up Exploiter, Pants picks up Mex, and there's still more, and it's the death, utter death for Danglers there. I don't even know who died in what succession.
I've given up. I've given up. Just point the camera at the players, Buxton, and it'll sort itself out. That was maniacal. There we go. That's my new favorite word for how these matches have been going, or these maps have been going. Maniacal play from Globochem.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Pants is now going 8-2. He's going to match the same 10-3 score by next round, I think. Unbelievable. How is he doing this, Noman? How is he doing this? What kind of Inferno, Dangler, Globochem spirit is he challenging to get this kind of scoreline?
I feel like someone on the Danglers said something mean to Pants at some point, and he just spent all week just practice shooting every player he could imagining they were the Danglers. This is, it's amazing. But these teams put in the work. Globochem more than any. They're scrimming, playing all week long. There's no breaks, and it shows. I think there was some discussion in League General early on in the week that the Danglers have not been hitting the practice field quite as hard, and I think we're sort of seeing what that looks like, right? Onward's one of those things. It's like a muscle. You have to keep at it. You have to keep playing, keep scrimming, keep working on your tactics, and yeah, I mean Globochem here just running away with it at this point.
Indeed. It's been unbelievable. Steam pop-ups there, just ignore that. Apparently that comes through on stream now, because Onward is full screen. Interesting, didn't know that. Keep that in mind, but the rest of Globochem starting to spread out from spawn here. How do you think they're going to go? What's their plan of attack for this garage objective, which should hopefully be a lot calmer? Okay, never mind. There goes Stumpy immediately, and there goes Toast from Plenus, and really, really nice through the bush spray. Wow.
Yeah, totally blind. He has no idea he got that kill.
And a beautiful nade onto Raphael from way from over there onto the red car. Another nade right onto Auto. Insta kills him from Plenus. And now there's just two members of Globo left with one revive possible. What happened? Why is Danglers now winning? I have no idea, but they're just going in hard.
I'm surprised we're not seeing that res here. Is he
he
calling for the res? I can't even tell. He is up. There we go. I think he just called it. I don't think they knew, and now there's the rotation. I was wondering why the res wasn't coming out.
Pats is going to rush him on stairs. Oh. Somehow he doesn't know. Max gets team killed by Expediter. Oh no, that's not good for Danglers, but there, at least they do manage to take down Ribo, and Thunder does manage to pick up Raphael. That's the kind of revive they need right now. They could pull this round back from the brink.
This has been insane.
It has been
2 versus 3.
amazing.
Do you think they take this on the offense away from the Danglers after?
I think they can. I think they can. They just need one lucky play, one more team kill, and they've got it.
I mean, I think the Danglers ran out of luck. Those 2 nades and Plenus pre-firing through that fence, getting that kill. That's about as lucky as you're going to get when you're playing Globo.
Yeah, it definitely is. But Globochem, they have all of the time in the world. They can do whatever they want here. So, what is their plan here? That's what I'm thinking. They have all the time in the world. What do they want to do with it?
I think you need the equipment. You need to chuck smokes onto that street and find a way across, right? You know that they're likely going to be up in that spawn building. I don't know that they have an accurate count of downs at this point. I think that's the biggest factor in why we're seeing them play so slow.
Yeah, I think so as well, because we had just an exorbitant amount of trades, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think there's the equipment utilization. So they're throwing out their frags. They're going to try and get their little lucky picks if they can on the guesswork, and there's the smoke. So this is what you need to do, right? You need to create some sort of barrier and find your way across to the other side of the street, because you're just not effective on this side of the street. You need to find a way that you can get under the angles of the defense in the spawn building.
Plenus is on the flank. If Globochem don't expect this, it's going to be bad. Plenus is going to be probably take down 2 here. If he's just fast enough, if he speeds through the back end here. He sees the corpses coming around towards the guard. He's going to see one. Knife!
He's going for the knife!
Gets the knife onto Raphael, utterly brutalizing him. He sees another one. He takes him down, and Danglers, they take that and play this with the utter disrespect. Pretty sure that's almost rule breaking.
Unbelievable. I guess we sort of have a rule for sportsmanlike conduct, but in Plenus's defense, I mean, come on, would you not knife Globochem if you had the chance? When you're on the field like that and you're getting the, your back's up against the wall like this, I don't know. It's got to be pretty satisfying.
I wouldn't be surprised if Danglers make a comeback now, just purely from the morale boost that was that knife. I would not be surprised in the slightest. Getting a knife on Raphael, good times had by all except Raphael, probably. Unbelievable. But now the 5th round, or is it the 6th round? This is the 6th round, yes. The 6th round, or could potentially be the final one, though, man. And there's green smokes already. I'm feeling good about this.
Yeah, I was hearing the rush preparation from Pants, and there it is. He downs Stumpy immediately. The confirmation frag going out perfect. Gonna confirm him. Pants grabbing Ribo as well in the center.
Unfortunately, though, Pants gets taken down, but he tries to taunt Plenus, but Plenus gets refragged by Raph on the flank here, confirmed as well. Now there's only 2 members of Danglers left, though. Exploder picks up Raph. They are evening this up slowly, 1 by 1. And Danglers does still have a chance to take this, and it's going to be a very hard shout.
Crossing that street is going to be a tall order. They're going to need at least Auto out of that center house, and maybe even yeah, I think Toast is going to be the most dangerous one for that cross. If Expediter's quiet, he could stay far enough along the row that Auto doesn't check and grab Toast, but actually I think that friendly smoke might... Okay, good. It's not obfuscating that position, so he still has a shot. If he comes around this APC slowly and Auto doesn't pick the corner, he could grab him. And then Mexicutioner would have to pull out some kind of crazy taunting magic to draw the attention away from the objective, and we could see a cap attempt from Expediter. I don't know.
It'd be
I'm
a
hoping
hard
at
one.
least.
Oh, we might see Toast go down. Oh, no. He just can't quite see him from his position. If he comes around the other side of the APC, as you said, he will be able to take him down, though. But is he going to expose himself that much? He's going to peek the corner again. He does see just the very back end of Toast. Picks him up. Auto looking for him. Takes him down. And now there's just a 1v2. Danglers not looking too strong, but Mex, he could pull this back. He definitely could. It requires, however, a nade of utter glory and justice.
He knows. He knows where they are. He's just got to make the right play. He's got to stay quiet till the right moment. If he pulls the pin, we all know he's going to get rushed.
Oh, here he goes up the stairs, takes down Auto, doesn't realize there's another in the corner. He gets taken down, and Globochem, with such a dominating performance, they take Suburbia. Unbelievable. What even was this match, Noman? I don't even know.
It was pandemonium. Pandemonium.
That's a good word to describe it.
Well, we made up for the slow start, ladies and gentlemen. That was 2 maps in, oh god, I guess 45 minutes? Yeah, it was, well, the last 2 maps.
3.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of that beginning was just tech issues, so. But Bazaar and Suburbia in what looks like under 45 minutes, and that was some crazy action, Bucks.
It definitely was. I don't think anyone could have predicted such an outcome for this match here, especially not how the individual rounds themselves went. It was just so dominating. It
was exactly what we came here to watch, I think. I think everybody expected sort of a, I don't know, just a blow-for-blow performance. The score, again, as we always say, not highlighting the plays that were happening on a lot of these matches. A lot of them came down to 1v2, 2v3, and I think it could have gone either way. Maybe the tech issues played a factor there, but yeah, really good series.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Some very nice plays from both these teams at different stages in that match. Globochem especially, but I think it's time to unfortunately wrap it up, Noman. What do you say?
Yeah, unfortunately, we do have things to do, but I do appreciate everybody coming out and hanging out with me and Bucks on the cast today. I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys again for all the subs and the bits and for your support and spending your time with us. There's too many things. I can't give them all. We just appreciate you guys. And that's, I think, it from me. Buxton, take us out.
Well, that's been Globochem versus Danglers. We do have more casts coming up in the future. We maybe we'll have 2 matches tomorrow. We may not. I believe we will only be having, actually no, I believe we'll have 4 matches. We've got Trip and Todd for the Kilettos versus versus Blitz rather. I believe that will be on Onward Master League 3. Then we have Nightfire and me for Mob Squad versus Danglers. Another match with Danglers, and that Mob Squad one's been on delay for quite some time.
Yeah, that 2 weeks ago, I think, was supposed to be scheduled, so an interesting development there.
Indeed, and then we have finally, for the final cast of this week, another Trip and Todd cast. That's right, versus Fury. That should also, I believe, be on Onward Master League 3. So, that's going to be all from us then. We will end the stream here, and it's been a good time having you all join us today. Goodbye.